but most of the time, what we're looking at is a certificate of conformance, which is simply a statement. It might even just be on your shipping documents or your invoice that says, we hereby certify that this product meets the requirements of whatever specification or standard it's represented to meet, or maybe of your purchase order or something like that. That's the base level. And then beyond that, you might have further data that's indicative of the raw material or some testing that was done in the process of making the fastener. And it could be one page, or it could be many pages and many packets.
So when we talk about cert packs or cert packages, that is like a certificate of compliance together with MTRs and test results that substantiate the conclusion that what I'm sending you meets the requirements that I agreed to provide.
That's right. So let's say you had a relatively sophisticated aerospace bolt that had several secondary processes to it. Maybe got cadmium plated. It had a heat treat process. It got cad plated. It got a patch or a pellet put on it. It may have had some non-destructive inspections, such as X-ray or dye penetrant or something like that. So each one of those processes would have a certificate of conformance that come from whoever did that process, possibly not the manufacturer, probably not the manufacturer in many cases. And then it would go to a test lab, and that test lab might be in the manufacturer's house, or they might have sent it to someplace like us. And we would have several different certificates: hardness, tensile test, shear testing, possibly a plating performance test, which there are 3 or 4 different varieties of plating performance: thickness, adhesion, salt spray performance, and so on. We may have, there's a dimensional inspection that typically would be done by the manufacturer. And those are all processes that are done not just at the end when the product is completed, but should be ongoing through the process.
Right.
And we have another system in the automotive world called PPAP, made by the AIAG, Automotive Industry Action Group. That is, PPAP means Production Part Approval Process. And that is, that is like the most awesome use of SmartCert that I can imagine, because those packets are huge. And most of them have nothing to do with the fastener. They have to do with the process. Yes. So, you've got gauge R&R, you've got X bar and R charts for statistical process control, you've got CPK and PPK studies, and they're meant for things used in the automotive industry that are ongoing in production, lot after lot, year after year. And so they can range from a piece of paper or a statement on a pack slip to a stack.